Time now for What's Trending. Utah's Hogle Zoo celebrated the first birthday of Georgia, thanks guys, the first Western lowland gorilla to be born at the zoo in decades. Check it out. The birthday party included birthday cake and activities for patrons of the zoo. Georgia, the female gorilla, was born July 6th of last year. She loves to lay in her hammock or play with some of her favorite toys. And Georgia's keepers describe her as playful, outgoing, and inquisitive as she learns to become more independent from her mother. Western lowland gorillas are the smallest subspecies of gorilla, and they're critically endangered in the wild. Hogle Zoo was started in 1931. It's home to more than 800 animals, and this is just adorable. You guys, I got a soft spot for gorillas. I don't know if I told you, but when I was in Uganda I was there for a class actually with the honors program in college, and we had a really cool opportunity to go gorilla tracking, and we found some wild gorillas. I believe these are the same ones they're talking about. There's literally only about 700 of them left in the wild, and we just found one family of them, and some of the baby gorillas just hanging on branches and swinging around. They are the cutest thing, and really like gentle creatures. It was incredible. So I just love these kind of stories here too. It's celebrating and helping them repopulate a little bit too.
Yeah, that's really true. I think we've noticed, like, he has a thing for baby animals.
Yeah, I love baby animals. Yeah.
No, but this is super cute, and like you said, they're focusing on the more important factor here. You do want to grow that population again and not have them so endangered. So.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of baby animals, Zero and Simba, Peter. So I mean, he's about a year old, correct?
Yeah, just over a year and a half now, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah, just a baby still. So again, baby animals are cute and they grow up. I mean, Simba, being a strong dog for 1 year old, 1 year old already. Watching my grammar here, it's what, maybe 6:20. So do I have an excuse for a little bit of grammar issues?
I think so. I think we're all tired.
That's so funny. Well, speaking of baby animals, an adorable baby elephant found a muddy hill to slide down at a rescue center in China. Video of the elephant having fun in the mud has become an internet sensation. The footage was captured by staff at Southwest China's Asian Elephant Breeding and Rescue Center. The baby and her mother discovered the slide when they passed a slope during their field survival training. Oh, look at her go.
Look at the video.
The youngster found she could just bend her hind legs and slide all the way down. Since elephants usually live 60 to 70 years, this 3-year-old is still a toddler and loves the messy fun. A bath with a garden hose is a welcome way to clean up after playing on the muddy slope. Asian elephants are a protected species in China, and oh my gosh, that threw me off with her little legs just going down. That was the cutest thing. I don't know. I think Peter, you're rubbing off on us. Just like, I've always loved animals.
Nice and clean.
Yeah, I've just loved animals, but like,
look how big that elephant is. Look at how big that elephant is just compared to a human. That's pretty cool.
Look at his little legs.
Awesome.
That is the cutest thing. That's just something that'll put a smile on your face.
That is so great, and I love that it's not just like it didn't just do it one time and it was captured on camera. It kept climbing back up and finding the slope and sliding down over and over again. So just showing that, even animals can have these childlike tendencies and whatnot too. And yeah, like you said, just have fun, find cool ways to pass the time like that.
Yeah, gotta try to have some fun. We see people posting on social media, their kids getting dirty and everything else. So I guess it's kind of the elephant's way of saying, hey, I want to have some fun too, right?
They're doing it too.
There you go. And meanwhile, speaking of having fun, so just in time for the festive 4th of July weekend that we just had, the Sun put on a fireworks show of its own. Clearly not wanting to be outdone by a weekend of fireworks on Earth, NASA scientists say the Sun fired off its biggest solar flare in years. And just ahead of the holiday, the moment was captured in multiple wavelengths by NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory and was classified as an X-class eruption. So that's a big one and the most powerful type of solar flare. It was immediately compared to the last major eruption, a gargantuan X8.2 event captured in 2017, so not too long ago. And although this recent X1.5 flare wasn't as large, it still left its mark, according to the Space Weather Prediction Center. The flare resulted in a blast of X-rays that hit the atmosphere, causing a radio blackout over the Atlantic Ocean and coastal regions. And yes, this is common whenever we get solar flares that are taking place. And I wish we had more time to talk about this, but solar flares are powerful.
You know what? We'll have to maybe catch up on it on another trivia day or something like that, because I'm really intrigued. It's really interesting to hear that a solar flare like that, so many millions of miles away, can cause issues back here on Earth.
Right.
Oh yeah, the sun's got powerful energy. We get its rays, we get sunburn a lot. So yeah, it's really interesting to see definitely how how that happens.